7.3, in the exercise 7.3, write the fractions or all these fractions equivalent. First one is, here they are given the 4 figures, then write the fractions of the figures and you have to say whether these all the 4 figures are equivalent or not. If yes, you have to write yes. Okay. Similarly, you have to see the second row. In that they are given the 5 figures. Write the fractions of that figures and check whether these fractions are equivalent or not. So if they are not equivalent, write no. Okay. Yes. Similarly, the second main, write the fractions and pair up the equivalent fractions from each row. Yes, here one of the figure has 1 by 2 and second figure 4 by 6. I written in the simplest form, and 3 by 9 1 by 3, 2 by 8 1 by 4 is like this. So we have to write all the 10 figures and match. Here there is a half. Is there any half in the any other pictures? Yes, here there is a half. Okay, so you have to match these two pictures. Okay, yes, the next 1 by 3. So yes, is there 1 by 3 in any other row? Yes, in the opposite row there is a 1 by 3. You have to match. Okay. Okay, then in the second one, after 1 by 4. Yes, 1 by 4 is here and the last figure also 1 by 4. Then match here. Okay, then next 2 by 3 and 3 by 4. Yes, here there is a 3 by 4, third figure and fourth figure. Okay, you can match. Okay, the last one is 2 by 3, but here there is a no 2 by 3. Okay, yes, then leave here. Okay, so we can also do it in the notes, but no need to do it in the notes, but you can do it in the textbook itself. Okay. The third one is, replace box in each of the following by the correct number. Right here, they are given the fractions. Two fractions, they are equivalent to each other, and in the denominator they are given one of the box. We have to remove the box and we have to write the correct number. Okay. Yes. See here, the first question is 2 by 7 is equivalent to 8 by dash. Right. So in that box we have to fill the correct number. So we know that how to check the equivalent fractions. Right. The first right here, the product of the denominator of the first fraction and the numerator of the second fraction. So which is equals to product of numerator of the first and the denominator of the second. Right. It's right here 2 into box. Okay. Then which is equals to 8 into 7 or 7 into 8. Okay. Yes. Now how can we write this? Yes. Just we can write this 8 as 4 2 ja. Right. So we can also write this. But 8 is equals to 2 4 ja. Right. So we can write it as 2 into box, which is equals to 2 into 4 into 7. Okay, so now it becomes 2 as it is into 4 7 ja 28. 4 7 ja 28. Then 2 as it is and in the box. Yes, now see here there is a 2, here there is a 2. After the multiplication, what we have to write? That is 28. Therefore, 2 by 7, which is equals to 8 divided by 28. Okay? Yes. Replace the box by 28. Okay? Then similarly, do the second question. Similarly, you can do the B and C question. Okay? Then I will take the B one. 45 by 60 into 15 by box. Yes. Similarly, we have to do the product of the numerator and the denominator of the second fraction and the product of the second numerator and the first denominator. Okay, it's right here. We can write it as 45 into box, which is equal to 15 into 60. So 15 into 60. Yes, we can write the but 60 can be written as 3 20 or 23 23 60, right? Then so we can write it as 45 into box is equals to 15 into 3 into 20. However, we can write. Okay, 3 into 20 or 20 into 3. Yes, now 15 3 45, right? Into 20. Yes, now you can see here 45 into box. Now these two fractions are equivalent, so 45 is equals to 45, then box is replaced by the number 20. Therefore, box is equals to 20. We can write it as 45 divided by 60 and 50 divided by the box replaces the number 20. Okay, is it clear? See here, 18 by 24, which is equals to box divided by 4. Okay, so we have to do it like the same. First I will take here 18 into 4 is the answer. 18 into 4, which is equals to 24 into box, or box into 24. Okay, then let's see here, how can we return this 18? But 18 is equals to 6 3 8. 6 3 8. So we can write it as 3 into 6, which is equals into 4 into 4, which is equals to box into 24. You see here, multiply 6 into 4, keep the 3 as it is, 3 into 6 4 24, which is equals to box and into 24. Now you see here 24, which is equals to 24, then the box is replaced by 3. Okay, therefore box is equals to 3. Then write finally 18 divided by 24, which is equal to box is replaced by the number 3 and divided by 4. Okay, yes. So like this we have to do the rest of the two problems. Then let's go to the fourth way. Yes, the fourth question is find the equivalent fractions of 3 by 5 having the first question denominator 20. Okay, so here 3 by 5, for the fraction 3 by 5 we have to write the equivalent fraction having the denominator 20. Okay, yes, how can we write this here? The given fraction is 3 by 5, right? So in the denominator is 20, so we have to write the equivalent fraction having the denominator 20. So what we have to do? So we have to multiply the 5 into 4, right? So we know that 5 into 4 is equals to 20, right? So what we have to do? We have to multiply and divide by 4. Okay, yes. Now do it here. 3 by 5 into multiply and divide by 4. We will get the fraction 3 4 12 and 5 4 20. So it is the equivalent fraction. So 3 by 5, which is equals to 12 by 20 is the equivalent fraction having the denominator 20. Okay, yes. Then similarly the big question, numerator 9. Write the equivalent fraction of the 3 by 5 having the numerator 9. Yes, write a given fraction 3 by 5. Okay, yes, now observe the numerator. Here they are asking the numerator 9. Yes, here the numerator is 3. So what we have to do? We have to multiply and divide by 3 on both sides. Okay, multiply the numerator into 3. We will get 9. Right? So we have to multiply and divide by the 3. What we get? 3 3 are 9 and 5 3 is 50. Yes. Therefore, 3 by 5 is equivalent to 9 by 50. If you multiply the numerator and the denominator by 3, we will get the equivalent fraction. The numerator is 9. Okay. Yes. Similarly, do the D question. I left the C question. That way you can do it in notes. Okay. Yes, the D question numerator is 27. Yes, first write the given fraction 3 by 5. Okay. Yes, numerator we have to write up to the 27. So write the numerator as 27 and write the equivalent fraction for 3 by 5. So what we have to do is observe here there is numerator is 3, right? So we can multiply by, so 3 how much is 27? It is 3 9 is 27. Then multiply both the numerator and the denominator by 9. Okay, it's multiply here. Otherwise we can also write, or it's no need. So once only we can write. So multiply by 9 both numerator and denominator. Okay. Then what we get 3 by 5 into, so multiply by 9 both the numerator and denominator. What we get 3 9 is 27 divided by 5 9 is 45. Then therefore 3 by 5 is equivalent to 27 by 45. Okay. Is it clear? Then let's go to the fifth way. The fifth question is find the equivalent fractions of 36 by 48 with the numerator 9. Is the given fraction is 36 by 48. If once you observe the numerator, here there is a 36, but we have to write the equivalent fractions having the numerator 9. So what we have to do is we have to divide. Right? Yes, divide here. The numerator is 36 divided by that, which is equals to 9. Yes, 9 how much is 36? Yes, that is 9 4 is 36. So we have to divide both the numerator and the denominator by 4. Okay, it's right here. Divide both numerator and the denominator by 4. Is what we get here. 36 divided by 48 divided by 4 and 4. Is what we get. 4 how much is 36? 4 9 is 36. Then 4 how much is 48? 4 1 is, then 4 2 is 48. Then the equivalent fractions are 36 by 48, which is equals to 9 by 12. Yes, it is the equivalent fractions having the numerator 9. Okay, then similarly do the B one, the denominator having the 4. It is the right given fraction, that is 36 by 48. Yes, 36. So here we have to write the equivalent fraction having the denominator 4. So take the denominator, it is 48. So what we have to do? We have to divide by which number? 4 how much is 48? Yes, that is 4 1 is 4 2 is, right? So 12 4 is 48. So we have to divide both numerator and denominator by 12. Okay, it's now divide here 36 by 48 divided by 12. Okay, it's 12 how much is 36? 12 3 is 36. 12 how much is 48? 12 4 is 48. Therefore, we can write 36 by 48 is equals to 3 by 4. So 3 by 4 is the equivalent fraction for the 36 by 48 having the numerator, having the denominator 4. Okay, is it clear? Okay. So once you observe the numerator, if they are asking the denominator, observe the denominator. If it is greater than the given denominator, given number, denominator number, so we have to divide. If it is less than the given number, so we have to multiply. Okay, then let's go to the sixth main. The sixth question is check whether the given fractions are equivalent. Is here they are given the three products. I have taken two. Okay, the first one is 5 by 9 and 30 by 54. So we have to check whether these two fractions are equivalent or not. That's what we have to do. First write the given fractions. 5 by 9 is equals to 30 by 54. Okay, so we have to do the cross multiplication. Okay, product of first numerator and second denominator, and the product of first denominator and the product of first denominator and the second numerator. Let's write here 5 into 54, which is equals to 9 into 30. Then multiply here 5 4 are 20, 2 carry. Then 5 5 is 25, 25 plus 2, 27, which is equals to, so 9 3 is 27, then 9 0 is 0. As 270 is equals to 270, then the given two fractions are equivalent. Okay, it's right here. Therefore, 5 by 9 is equals to 30 by 54 are equivalent. Okay, then similarly do the second one, 3 by 10 comma 12 by 50. Write the answer 3 by 10, which is equals to 12 by 50. Let's do the cross multiplication. Product of first numerator and the second denominator, product of first denominator and the second numerator. Okay, it's right here. So 3 into 15 is equals to 10 into 12. Okay, is 15 3 is 45 and 10 12 is 120. You see here 45 is not equal to 120. So we can write here, therefore 3 by 10 is not equivalent to 12 by 50. Are not equivalent to each other. Okay, then similarly you can do the third one. You can check whether the given two fractions are equivalent or not. Okay, then that one also you can do it in the notes. Then let's go to the seventh way. The seventh question is reduce the following fractions to simplest form. So here they are given the 5 questions, so I have taken 3, rest of the 2 you can do it in notes. Okay, yes. First question is 48 by 60. Then how to reduce the given fraction into simplest form? The method one is we can take the HCF of the numerator and the denominator, or else we can take the highest common factor of the numerator and denominator. Okay, so if you don't know that, first divide by 2, later you can reduce it. Okay, if 14 and 60 comes in the same table, that is 12. Now divide it. The answer 48 by 60 divided by 12 is 12. How much are 48? 12 4 are 48. Then 12 how much are 60? 12 5 are 60. Now 4 by 5 is co-prime numbers. These two numbers having only one as a common factor. It is the simplest form of 48 and 60. Okay, yes. Now you can see the second question, 150 divided by 60. So in these cases what we have to do, first cancel the zeros. Okay, so 0 0 get cancels, so it will become 15 by 6. Okay, yes, observe here. So 15 and 6 is comes in the same table. Which table that is? Yes, that is 3 table. Then divide by 3. 15 by 6 divided by 3 by 3. 3 how much are 15? Yes, that is 3 5 are 15. 3 how much are 2? That is 3 2 are 6. Sorry, 3 how much are 6? That is 3 2 are 6. 5 by 2. Yes, now you can see here 5 and 2 doesn't comes in any other tables. These two numbers having the common factor 1, right? So it is the simplest form of 150 by 60. Okay, then similarly do the third one, 84 by 98. Answer, write down 84 by 98. So in which table both the numbers will come, 84 and 98. So if you don't know that, just first you can divide the given fraction by 2. Okay, is divide by 2 here, which is equals to 2 4 ja 8, then 2 2 ja, then 2 4 ja 8 and 2 9 ja. It's 42 and 47. It's 42 and 49 comes in the 7 table, right? Is divide this 42 by 49 divided by 7. Okay, 7 how much of 42? 7 6 is 42. 7 how much of 49? 7 7 is 49. Here the numerator and denominator having only 1 as a common factor. So it is the simplest form of 84 by 98. Okay? Yes. Is it clear? Then let's go to the 8th question. The 8th question is, Ramesh had 20 pencils, Sheelu had 50 pencils and Jamal has 80 pencils. So after 4 months, Ramesh used up 10 pencils, Sheelu used up 25 pencils and Jamal used up 40 pencils. What fraction did each use up? Yes. Check if each has used up an equal fraction of her or his pencils. Yes. Let's write the solution. So fraction of pencil use up is now write down by Ramesh. Come here by Ramesh. So Ramesh has total pencils 20. In that he used up 10 pencils. Then by Sheelu had 50 pencils. In that she used up 25 pencils. Right? Then by Jamal, yes, Jamal had 80 pencils. In that he used up 40 pencils. Right? Yes. What they are asking here, check if each has used up an equal fractions. Yes. So here they are the fractions they used up the pencil. Yes. Let's simplify these fractions. 10 by 20. 10 by 20 means 0 0 get cancelled. It is 1 by 2. Then 25 1 ja, 25 2 ja. Yes. 41 ja, 42 ja. Yes, therefore what we can write here is all the three members used of the equivalent fractions. Yes, write down therefore all are used equal fractions of pencils in formals. Okay? Yes. Is it clear? Yes. Then the last way, match the column, match the equivalent fractions and write 2 more for each. Yes, here in the one side they are given one of the number and the other column they are given the reduced form or simplest form of the fraction. So you can match with them in the textbook and you can also write 2 more equivalent fractions. Okay? Yes, up to here we have solved the exercise 7.3. In the next class we are going to learn about the comparison of fractions and like and unlike fractions.